Alright guys, it's been a while, I know, since I've made any videos. Been a few changes since the last video. First one you've probably spotted already, got no hair. Second one is we've done a few things to the 350. We've fitted an angle kit, we've fitted a new radiator sprayer thing, we've fitted a new rear bumper, which you might be able to see actually. I haven't done anything to the 370, of course, as usual. It's just sat there for like the last year, having nothing done to it. I'll do something with it one day. Thirdly, lost count. Thirdly, done some stuff to the Supra. Is thirdly a word? Thirdly doesn't sound like a word. Done some stuff to the Supra, which we didn't really film any of. Made a downpipe for it. I'll flash up some pictures and videos and stuff from Instagram, like from my Instagram story. But to be honest, I might make a separate video kind of showing all that stuff. But just real quick, here's some clips of the new downpipe and how it sounded before and how it sounds now. So yeah, that's what that sounds like now, and I'll do a full video when it goes down to Litchfield to get the dyno stuff done, explain it all in a bit more detail, show around the diffuser and explain the downpipe stuff more. But for now, there you go, at least you've heard it. And the 350 stuff, like I said, we've done an angle kit, which is the GK Tech angle kit. It was probably about time that I got an angle kit, let's be honest. It's been 3 years, I think, that I've had the 350, and it's just been on stock block, but with rack spacers, which gives you like a tiny bit more angle. But it was time to actually get a proper angle kit. So, other changes on the 350 are the new rear bumper, which I'll show you around now. So yeah, this is the new bumper. I can't remember if I've actually shown this in a video before already. Probably, who knows, it's been so long. But yeah, I really like the look of it. Other things we've done, like I mentioned, the angle kit. Also made this little washer bottle setup, which is to spray the radiator. If you follow me on Instagram, I've shown that already. I originally mounted it in the boot and then had to chop the bracket up and mount it somewhere else because basically the water level was like too high and it would just constantly siphon out. But the idea of this is, it's not finished yet, obviously, as you can tell. But yeah, the idea is when it's finished, which will be tomorrow, we'll have these little nozzles here basically that will spray onto the radiator to help cool it down. Because one of the things that this car has suffered with since the twin turbo build is the coolant temps getting pretty high. Now, not like ridiculously high to the point where I've had to stop driving it, but high enough that it's been a bit of a concern. So I got this new radiator halfway through the season. We got the bonnet vent as well halfway through the season to help with that, which did help a bit, but not a massive amount, to be honest. So this is kind of the next easiest thing to do, is to just spray some water on the radiator, and then it'll, as it evaporates, it takes some of the heat away from it. Apparently, that's how it works. It's not so much spraying water on to cool it down, although that helps as well. It's when it evaporates, it sucks away some of the heat as it evaporates. So that's why we're using these nozzles in particular, because they actually spray like a fine mist. These are just like some garden nozzles. They spray a fine mist rather than the proper jets that actually came with the washer kit. So yeah, when Bryn gets here tomorrow, we'll finish just mounting all that, and then we'll load the car onto the trailer and go drive to Scotland for the first round of BDC, which is obviously what this video is going to be about, as you can tell from the title. So yeah, I've not done any practice in the last, what, 8 months, 9 months, since the last round of BDC, basically, which was in October, I think. So, yeah, it's been a while. Hopefully I can still remember how to drift. There's not really anything else to show you, I don't think, on the car, so I guess the next thing you'll see will be the first few practice laps at Driftland in Scotland. Right, so we've done about 4 laps of practice now. The first couple were just kind of sighting laps, just getting used to things. And yeah, it's pretty tricky layout, the first part especially, but yeah, it's just kind of getting back into the swing of things, getting used to the angle kit and everything, which seems okay so far. It just doesn't really self-steer quite as much as it did before, so I've got to get used to actually doing that a bit more myself in transitions. But yeah, we're still nowhere near the line we need to be on yet, but I say we're just kind of get used to things, feel it out. There's quite a lot of people here, so we have to do like an hour of practice and then wait an hour while another group goes out, and then we go back out. So it's been a bit slow going so far, but we'll see how we get on. Oh, we're understeering. Wow. Fuck. Well, that's not ideal. Thought I had more angle than I did. Fucking hell, that was close. transition at the end was well shit. I don't know what happened there. Thought I had that, but this, again, the self-steer, I'm not quite used to what it does now. So sometimes I'm expecting it to self-steer more than it does, but yeah, overall that was kind of alright, that run, but just not good. There's a few, I think the first section was alright, although I think I missed clip 2 actually, but yeah, these coolant temps are still getting really hot. We're sat at 105 Celsius, and that's after sitting in the queue, cooling for a bit and spraying it with water. I mean, it is a fucking hot day, but it's not what you want to be starting a run at 105 degrees. Oh god, it's so fucking hot. It's so hot. No wonder the car overheats. That was better. The entry was a bit late and a bit limp, but it was better. I know you guys are bored of hearing me say this, but it's hotter than the fucking sun. Jesus Christ. We've just been just lifted the bonnet up for literally like a minute, and now the temps are back to just sat at 88, 90, somewhere around there. So that's decent. Gonna try to do some chasing now. No idea who we'll be chasing. Maybe this guy? No, he's gonna be with him. So whoever's back there, we'll be chasing them. Haven't really done any chase practice yet. I think we did 2 runs yesterday, but I am not good at chasing. You thought those lead runs are bad? Wait till you see me chase. Oh no, he's been promoted because that guy's leaving. So now who we got? Who is that guy? Oh, it's Chrissy Nayland. I don't know like half the people here this year. Who we got? We got this guy, who is someone. Mike Jackson. Oh, I know him. I know him. We battled against him in NEC last year. He doesn't give me the thumbs up. He's not looking. Let's pretend that didn't happen. You do the thumbs up at the start. I was keen. Too keen for the thumbs up. Noted. I was just like inside apex on every fucking corner. That was atrocious. But it's first chase run of the day, whatever. We'll bear that in mind. Oh wow, where are we going really? As well as being a shit chase run, we probably also damaged something there, hitting that big bump or whatever it was. I think they were saying that was the last lap, so I think we've got to just go off now. But yeah, gonna lose our first battle as usual. Good times. It's even more awkward on the chase actually going around this first section, because I can't go as fast as I want to go because there's a car in the way. So then I just end up like bottom of third gear on entry. It's really janky, but what are you gonna do? Lose a battle, that's what you're gonna do. Right, we're going out for qualifying run number 1, and I am so fucking warm still. So yeah, see if I can remember how to do this. Obviously the last run we did in practice was a chase run, and that was about an hour ago. So it's 50-50 whether this comes together or not, I'll be honest. I think my boy David Goldstraw is in first place at the moment with a 95. So he's crushing it. I called it. The first time I saw him drifting, I was like, he's gonna be good. And he is, so thank you, David, for proving me right. That fucking dirt drop again. Oh, that sounded nasty. I'm guessing, I mean, that'll be one wheel off track. I don't know if it was 2 wheels off or not. Ugh, that was not good.
We move it back to the line to this man, Chris Wright, the man who vlogs everything.
Vlogs absolutely everything. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it isn't. But this man built this car himself, learned how to TIG weld. We know how hard that is because you're still learning.
Listen, we're going to fall out if we carry on.
So there we go. Chris Wright, home built this car in his own workshop.
Run so far. Let's just change the subject. And look. This is a brilliant run. Oh, as we said,
but he kept it on.
Wheel.
He just kept that wheel on track. He just flicked a little bit of dirt up, and that looking good. Scrubbed a little bit of speed on that transition. You could see it wasn't 100% perfect.
Yeah, and that's just set him off a little bit on that last corner.
And yeah, and that upset him onto 10. But look, 68 puts him in 24th position. Judges not liking it as much as we liked it.
Right, we're going out for the second qualifying run now. Apparently we're in like 31st or 32nd place at the moment, which is not good because obviously only the top 32 go through, and a few more people have done their runs since I heard that as well, so we're probably out of the top 32 at the moment. So we've got it all to do on this run, but apparently I lost some points for clipping that first curb there that you see. The lead car is not allowed to touch that curb. Although they did say in the briefing you can just kiss it, which I swear is what I did. I watched the GoPro footage back and I swear I just kissed it, but maybe they saw it slightly differently to that, so they said I lost a lot of points for that. So as long as we avoid that curb, the reason for that is so that the chase car has got room to cut across that curb and not get left behind, basically. So as long as we avoid that, don't do the stupid dirt drop, which is over there, as long as we don't do either of those things, we should be okay. If I can put in a half decent run. Into 5, but at least I didn't do the dirt drop. I thought I was gonna, so I kind of panicked and braked really hard. Messed me up a bit, but that was definitely better than the first one.
Definitely feeling the heat there. You can see him opening and closing the door.
You have to say Z as well.
Yeah,
you know
Z.
that,
Sorry.
You have to say it's a Z.
Is it a Z?
Yeah.
Z.
for the American market.
Is there Americans listening?
Yeah.
Watching?
Yeah, there will be. Chris Wright fires through the middle of the circuit. Nice line so far. Comes nice and high up on the bank.
Very nice, tidy line. Quite a bit of speed as well.
Yeah, I was just thinking to myself, this looks quick, but is it quick? You know,
that was quite controlled coming down the hill, even though he had the speed. It didn't seem like he had to really try and scrub the speed off like so many other cars.
Look at that tidy run there from Chris Wright. I'm not sure where he was sitting after his first run.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Well, he definitely has. Yeah, he definitely has. So there we go. He jumps up to 24th place with a 77.6.
Fucking good work, class. You jumped up to 24th, 77.6.
24th. Okay, so we got 24th place, 77, but there's still a few people to go, so we might drop down a bit, but
So that's it.
should be safe. So we're going out for the top 32 battle against this guy, what's his name? Matt Holder, I think. I don't really know him, I don't recognise the car, I don't recognise his name, so I don't know if he's new this year, probably. There's a lot of people new this year. Speaking to a few people, they said he's pretty fast and pretty consistent, so should be able to trust him when I'm chasing. Not sure what he's like chasing, but it's kind of irrelevant. I just have to go and do my own lead run and ignore him anyway, so yeah, I'll try to do a good chase run, but we all know how that goes. Bit. I've never done that. Yeah, I made some weird mistakes there, but good through 3 and 4. But Bryn was saying he made a few mistakes through 3 and 4 as well, so I've no idea what his chase run was like, but if he did a half decent chase run, that sounds like it's pretty 50-50, but yeah, Bryn's just said that's 50-50. Yeah, it's a shame I messed up. I was so shallow between 3 and 4, but it sounds like we both did pretty much the same. I'm happy enough with my chase, apart from when we got to down here. He wins. He wins. Cool, that was quick. They don't fuck about, but yeah. That was alright. I feel like I at least like put up a bit of a fight there. It wasn't just a complete wash, but yeah, I'm happy enough with the first part of my chase run, because that's the best I've done so far in a chase run at all day. I really fucked up the second half. I don't know what I was doing. So yeah, that's that. Another BDC event, another top 32 knockout. You've come to expect it by now. I've come to expect it by now. Now I can go and have a nap. Good. So we're back from BDC, and I'm just checking things over on the car and also making a few adjustments already, ready for next round. First thing being trying to get a bit more angle out of this angle kit, because as you saw earlier on in this video, we span out pretty easily, and I just generally didn't feel like I really had that much more angle than normal. So previously what I've done was cut down the stock lock stops a little bit, as you can see there. Pretty much if you cut them down any further than that, this arm here, which is all part of the new angle kit stuff, that's the stock tie rod mounting location there, and then this is all the new stuff. As soon as you cut this down any further than that, this joint here, I mean, you can't see very well there, but this joint will start to hit this bolt here. So we're going to replace that with a slightly smaller bolt to give us a few more mil of room there. And then once you do that, this part of the knuckle up here that you can't see. There we go. This part that is where the stock tie rod mounted, like I mentioned, that starts to hit this arm. So we're going to grind that down a bit as well. So a few little things to change, and it won't get us a massive amount more angle, but every sort of few millimeters here translates to a bit more steering angle than you would think. So yeah, we'll do those, and that'll just give us a little bit extra. Hopefully they're not going to be worth the trade-off with the slower self-steer. So that is done now. I don't know if you can see in there, I've cut the lock stop down some more. I have ground this edge off quite a bit, and it's hard to see. Yeah, that's a lot shorter, and I've replaced this bolt down here with a smaller one. It's not actually quite long enough, and it's an 8.8 grade rather than a 10.9 grade, so I've ordered a replacement, but for now that'll do. And yeah, now when we turn it to full lock, which I will do now. Yeah, it's really hard to hold this at full lock with one hand, so it is a bit off the lock stop there, but trust me, when I use both hands to twist this around, it does hit the lock stop, not the arm or the bolt now, so we're all good. So yeah, hopefully that'll give me a little bit more angle. It's not going to be a massive difference, like I said, but every little helps. And luckily the longer brake lines that I made are still long enough just. I know that looks a bit tight, but there's actually plenty of flex in that. But yeah, that is probably about it for this video. There's a couple of other things I'm going to change on the car before the next round. We've got a practice day at Teesside in like 2 weeks anyway, but yeah, so that'll be before the next round of BDC. But before both of those, I'm going to add a bit more toe in to the rear, which should help give it a bit more forward bite, because at the moment I have to be off throttle quite a lot of the time, because I feel like if this was the corner, let's assume this is the corner looking top down. At the moment, if I give it more throttle, I feel like I'll either slide off the corner like that or spin out. So what we're going to do is give it more toe in to hopefully improve the forward bite, so that then you can kind of go around the corner, and when you give it throttle, it pushes you in, like it pushes you down towards the way that the car's facing, basically. So if you add more angle and give it more throttle, you can go all the way around the corner like that instead of sliding off or spinning out. In theory, I don't know how much toe in we're going to need for that, but we'll play around. So yeah, that will probably do for this video. I think the next one will be in the Supra, which is parked outside, in about a week's time, going down to Litchfield to get it mapped. So yeah, I'll see you there.